Good morning. I'd like to call this work session of the Southampton Town Board to order on this 24th day of October. Please rise and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Cindy, would you call the roll, please?
Certainly. Supervisor Schneiderman.
Here.
Councilwoman Lofstad.
Here.
Councilwoman Scalera.
Here.
Councilman Bouvier.
Here.
Councilman Scivone.
Present.
Okay, so we're going to have a short meeting, then we're going into executive session to talk about acquisitions, personnel, and confidential legal advice. So the only thing I have on the agenda is updates, so I'll offer some brief updates, and then if the town board has anything that they want to add. All right, and I'm joined by Deputy Supervisor Frank Sapone, if you want to add anything here. So I do have some notes here. Yesterday morning, we did an appreciation breakfast for the men and women who responded to the emergency on Dune Road, October 10th. As you know, we were in danger of a serious breach in that area. The county responded incredibly fast, and the state to that emergency, moving 200 truckloads of material, of sand material, building a 750-foot long, 12-foot high berm to hold back 3 high tide cycles, even working in the rain, working in very difficult conditions, waves breaking against the payloaders. It was a really challenging situation. PSE&G constantly turning off the power to protect the workers. They worked all night. Some of these guys didn't take a break at all, and they were able to keep that area from a serious breach and likely serious property damage. Commercial marina, 3 private restaurants, commercial fish packing. So it was a really nice opportunity to thank them. There was at least 75 people there from various departments, including County DPW, County Fres and OEM, County Executive was there, Steve Ballone, County Parks, State DOT, lots of different agencies, our Bay Constables, our trustees. There were so many individuals, and we handed out certificates of merit or recognition to all of them. So did the county. Very nice. I wanted to thank Oakland's for hosting that, and they were very appreciative of the work that was done, and really nice event. All right. Next, I have a notice about a ribbon cutting at Ponquag Pier. Tomorrow, this is at 1 p.m., Southside Pier, that's through the Ed Warner Senior Park. We had postponed it because of the nor'easter, the one that caused that damage that I just spoke of. So finally, we're getting to cut the ribbon. It came out beautiful. This was a federally funded project, so we're appreciative to the support we got from the federal government on this, 1.9 million, I believe. We also have some town dollars in this as well. We redid the entryway to the pier. This is the old Ponquag Bridge, and it was restored with Superstorm Sandy money, I think, right, Frank? And thank you, Frank, for all the work on the grant. I know that you worked hard, Jen Messiano as well, I'm assuming? Okay.
And the comptroller's office.
And Len Marchese in the comptroller's office. So please join us for this ribbon cutting. Sorry about that. Okay, next we have I have a notice here that the Hampton Bays Rotary has donated some interactive signs that can be used with your smartphone to learn more about sea life and wildlife. This is also related to the pier. Those signs will be revealed tomorrow. So please join us. There is an event at the Quag Library tomorrow, 11 a.m., to celebrate the halfway mark on the reconstruction of the Quag Library. It was doubled in size. Lots of private donations involved. And then there's a Halloween event at Good Ground Park from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. It follows the Mark Sinclair Walkabout on Main Street, where kids in costume go trick-or-treating with merchants that have pumpkin decals in their windows. Show times, this is for there's activities there, things for children, pumpkin decorating, DJ, food trucks, 2 performances of the circus guy who does magic and juggling and comedy. Show times are 1 o'clock and 1:50. That's at Good Ground Park, Saturday, 12:30 to 2:30. The town of Southampton was just presented with a gold award from the Car Free Day. That's the highest level of achievement in the Municipality Challenge Award. We helped the island receive 5,824 pledges to go car free on September 20th, resulting in the avoidance of over 138,000 miles of driving and 67 tons of emissions. And so now we are officially a Gold Award community. The HVAC upgrades at Town Hall are continuing to move along. My office is now moved from the conference room back to its original office. And I think in the town board, are you guys all back in your offices as well? We will be holding future town board meetings, and other meetings such as planning board meetings will be held in other areas of the building. I guess because this room is going to be worked on, the lower level conference room or the auditorium will be used for planning board and town board meetings and other meetings. Frank, is there anything else that you want to add to the update portion? Okay. Other town board members, any other updates?
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
This
Julie.
Saturday, October 26th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is National Drug Take-Back Day, so clean out your medicine cabinets and bring all your expired or unused drugs, medicines, to Hampton Bays Community Center, Flanders Community Center, or the Southampton Town Police Substation in Bridgehampton. The only thing that they won't accept are liquid medications, syringes, sharps, and thermometers.
Christine, anything?
I had my anti-bullying and awareness seminar yesterday, which I'll talk about, but in the interest of brevity, I know the planning board wants to get in here. I'll talk about it next week.
Okay, thank you. John?
Yep.
John?
Yes, tonight we are starting our this year's edition of Youth in Government. This is a program that the Southampton Town Youth Board puts on in conjunction with the YMCA. It is at 6 o'clock in the lower level. Students are going to learn how to write bills in the format of New York State law. They develop research and public speaking skills, and they will be trained and incrementally developed to eventually present on the floor of either the New York State Assembly or the New York State Senate. So that's tonight at 6 o'clock. It's really cool.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? One thing I'll add on the Dune Road project, so I did get a chance to speak a little bit with the chief engineer at the county in terms of what's going to happen moving forward. The dune that's there is fine in normal high tide situations, but obviously if we have a storm, it's loose sand and it's likely to wash away, and we're hoping to avoid the situation where we have to go back and move a lot of sand, particularly since the stockpiles are pretty much used up. So the county is looking to position the county dredge in the channel portion, sort of just north of Oakland's, and then pump 90,000 cubic yards of sand onto the beach. That should be sufficient to get us through the winter, unless there's a major storm event. And even so, it may still, 90,000 cubic yards is 30 times the material that's there. So that is, they're looking to move that dredge within a week of today. So it's imminent.
And there'll be a notice to mariners put out, so everybody knows what's going on.
We will, they have some funding in place to get the dredge moved and started. They don't have enough money in place to keep it going to do the full 90,000, so they're going back to the county legislature. Please all reach out to Bridget Fleming, our county legislator, to make sure that there's the support. They're going to do it through what's called the CN process, Certificate of Necessity, to add additional money to that dredging budget so that they can cover this. So,
Will there be notification? That's what she's asking, to the mariners so that they know.
notification to who?
To voters,
About the dredging?
yes.
What kind of notification, that it's going to be occurring?
Notice, they usually do a notice to mariners if there's any
I'm sure they'll
obstructions.
follow the
Yeah.
normal procedure. It's just, I don't know. That's the county dredge.
Got it.
But we are grateful to the county for doing this. It means that they have to, change their whole dredging schedule. Because they have a very short window to do dredging. So I think the window opens, I want to say like mid-October, late October, whatever it is. So we're getting this dredge, so that seems to be happening. But we do need to get this the county budget modified. So we're going to be very dependent on the county legislature and Bridget Fleming. So please, everybody reach out. Okay? Anything else? All right. That's all I got. So let's move on to executive session, acquisitions, personnel, confidential, legal. All right. I'll make a motion to end our work session, go to executive session on those items.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Scalera. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.